What is going on, guys? Sinjok here. Today I'm going to be doing the top 5 worst perks in BO4 Zombies. For this list, we're going to be going over the worst perks in Black Ops 4 Zombies, where it comes down to just all-round useless uses for it, or just simply way better perks over it. These perks will definitely be mentioned on the list, but before we get into it, we will not be including the modifier perks for the perk itself, mainly because I would rather be covering up on a separate video. So today we're going to be only covering the worst perks by their own, not with modifiers. So other than me explaining it all, let's just get into it. Coming into number 5 spot, we have Secret Sauce. I know there's going to be people saying, oh, what the modifier version's so good, but outside the modifier version, this is useless. I mean, nobody wants to risk a random chance in zombies, especially if they're someone as good as I am with high round attempts. You don't want to be getting a perk and then realizing, oh crap, I got this perk when I could have got something like Quick Revive. But really, just come on, like, why? Why risk a random perk? Like, just why? Because, let's be real here, we all know what random is, and I'll tell you now, it sucks. And in Zombies, you don't want to take a chance on a random slot machine based, perk item, which really just makes you think, why did I get this perk? Other than that, the only reason it's not high on the list because you may get good luck, but most of the time you can get a mixed luck. So other than that, Secret Sauce comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming into number 4 spot, we have Winter's Wail. How to not make a Winter's Wine clone? Well, this is pretty much exactly that. So pretty much instead of 4 hits of Winter's Wine and instead of throwing the grenades, well, with this you have no grenades to throw and it only takes 2 hits instead of 4. Wow, that's totally useful, not. And also, instead of max ammo where you get them back, well, guess what, you don't. And instead of ending the round where you get Winter's Wine, instead you don't get it until 3 or 4 rounds later, which you don't want it by then. Not just that, but this thing really sucks, and its effective when you get hit by the zombies is nowhere as effective as Winter's Wine. The only reason it's not high is because it can be used in a way, but not even anywhere close to useful. And I know there's going to be people saying the modified version, which it still sucks, and it gives you 1 extra hit. What? Out of all the things, 1 extra hit. Why? Other than that, I'm not comparing the modified version, but I could have ranked this higher, but there's just much worse perks. So anyways, Winter's Wail comes in at the number 4 spot. Coming into number 3 spot, we have Mule Kick. The perk from Black Ops 1 I never wanted to have come back. Yet they bring it back so many times, yet it still sucks. It costs 4,000 for Mule Kick, gives you a 3rd gun, and if you die, well guess what, you don't get Mule Kick back, and you certainly don't get your 3rd gun back. I know there's going to be people saying about the modified version, but oh wait, there's better modifiers than that, and plus it only gives you a 3rd gun, which yet is still risky on high rounds, because you don't want to cycle through your weapons yet again, and Mule Kick's one of those perks that you want it, you don't have enough, by the time you have enough for it, you don't care about it. Other than that, I could have put this higher, but there's just 2 worse perks than this. Other than that, this perk was so damn close coming in number 2, wasn't even funny, but there was something that pretty much is worse than this. Anyways, Mule Kick comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming into number 2 spot, we have Deadshot Dealer. This is easily Deadshot Daiquiri, even by just looking at it. Now you may think, oh, they could have fixed it, they could have made it like BO1 and 2's version. No, instead they kept it like BO3's version, but like 2 times worse, like even like further away from the target, and it's like, what the hell? And the mod version says it does bonus damage, but the biggest problem about that is how you're supposed to do bonus damage while aiming at the sight while the thing pushes you far away from the target. Like, is that useful? No, it's not. It doesn't help that it pushes it far away. Like, I'm trying to move in the middle and it just like moves it to the left or right straight away. And the worst part about it is I'm using this on high sensitivity, during my games, and yet it still pushes it away. Like, come on. Is that all they could do? Is just bring back Deadshot, but in a much worse than it already is in BO3 way? Couldn't they fix it by now and make it like BO1 and 2's version? For God's sake, fix it, Treyarch. Fix Deadshot. This is not how you fix it. Anyways, there is something worse, and oh boy, do I hate it. Anyways, Deadshot Dealer comes in at the number 2 spot. Before we get to number 1 spot, we have one disarm mention, which is PhD Slide. Pretty much what it is it's you slide into a horde of zombies and then they explode in the explosion. But however, the only problem is it takes a while to cool down, and also the only way to charge up is to slide more often. Sounds cool in theory, but in reality it takes longer than expected. Also, it says PhD, which you may remind yourself of PhD Flop if you played the originals, which pretty much, I don't know why Treyarch always never returns it. Oh, too overpowered, so we're gonna make it on maps that we don't want it on, like Dara's. Like, why couldn't we have it on maps like Mob of the Dead? Like, come on. And yeah, by the time we finally get Mob of the Dead's Grift mode, which we don't care, and oh my god, that I wish that the original PhD Flopper would return, not these stupid variants, which I know that there's the sliding one, which is cool in theory, but really, we have to like charge up by sliding. Come on. And yeah, you can get the pretty much the modified version where you can slide longer, but come on, really? Other than that, it's almost made it onto the list, but however, Winter's Whale, which is pretty much worse than this, was the thing that replaces. But other than that, PhD Slide is still not recommended. Coming into number 1 spot, we have Depth Perception. Depth Perception is a waste of time. All it does is just reveals the zombies that are off screen. That's all it does. Really? Like, as if I need to know that? Oh wait, sorry, but I've played Zombies for the first time on this, on BO4, and I remember first getting this, and I'm like, what the hell's the use of this perk? Look up the description in, like, the game, and then I find out that it's just still useless. Not just that, but even its modifier is useless. Like, what the hell? It's so bad that even Brozone669 says that this sucks as well too. Not just that, but also there's so many better perks. It's not even funny. Like, why would you want to know where all the zombies are? Is that really the most important thing? Can't you just hear it off by heart by just hearing it off your headphones, TVs? Like, why do you want to have to look at the zombies without hearing? Like, what the hell? You can already hear them pretty damn clear. They sound loud, they're ridiculously loud, and you can already look at where they're coming from by just hearing it. Why do you need a stupid perk just to do it? So useless that even some of my friends that are big noob tubes don't even need this crap on, and it's only like their first time, yet they find this perk useless. So useless to the point that, like, even experienced zombies players that came to the first time in BO4 found this useless. So, pretty much, even when you're experienced, like, guess what? This is still useless. So this is pretty much an all-around useless perk that just nobody should ever need to use. Depth Perception, so horrible, so useless that I would rather buy all 4 perks being quick revive only instead of this crap. Anyways, Depth Perception comes in at the number 1 spot. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date, click the bell. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you until my next video.